And we are back. This is Legacies Season 4, Episode 12. Last week's episode was really, really good. I'm not sure how to feel about this one, mainly because it looks like it's very limbo-centric. I'm gonna go into it with a positive outlook. Thankfully, judging by the promo, it looks like there's other stuff too, like with Hope and Lizzie, so that's good. But yeah, like I said with 410, if you don't see any of the limbo stuff in the reaction, it's because I don't care. I just don't. Even though part of me thinks this might be the last one with limbo, I'm hoping they just, if they're gonna bring him back, can they just fucking, I prefer they didn't, but honestly, if they want to bring someone back, fine, bring Landon back. The other two can go, honestly. Or Ted, he's fine, I guess. If I had to pick one, bring Landon back. The other two can stay. But other than that, can we just end this crap storyline already? Like, it's just so... All the other storylines are so good. This one is just... blah. So here's hoping it ends tonight. And I'll just pray the other stuff is good. Which it probably will be.
Distraction, on the other hand.
Surrender. Killing you is my job.
Oh wow, we got Aurora? Just like that? 1 minute into the episode? Okay then.
Sorry, I've been eavesdropping, but the question remains.
I feel like this was
You
too
heard what she
easy.
wants to
Like,
know.
this is Aurora we're talking
What is the
about.
chicken
So I
scratch
feel
mean?
like this is gonna go horribly wrong.
Oof. Take that daylight ring off your finger.
Oh,
Hope.
You heard me.
so we're gonna torture her. Can we not
I'd
kill her
rather
yet
Tristan
though?
looked at me like that.
She's a good villain, so if she
Whenever
has
he
to die,
betrayed
can
me.
it not be now? Oh. Huh?
Two choices. You can either put your brilliant plan into action, or you can sit here and help me with mine.
What is your plan?
With a soul inside.
Judging by the pic on the book, I think I know what it is.
Too quiet. Sounds like Jenny did
That's
see
it,
us
right.
after all.
Oh, hello again.
Come on, Wedgie. Let's go get some waffles.
I see you made a friend.
All evidence points to the contrary.
I know you think my mind unwell, Tristan, but I know how we can dispatch our tribrid tormentor.
She mentioned her brother. What the
Don't worry,
fuck?
I locked the door.
Now what do you want?
Okay, you can worry now.
Okay.
What did they need protection from?
Well, that I don't know.
But the sarcophagus I recovered was empty, which means that a
Protection
god
from something.
walks this earth and surely knows where the others are. And if we can find her, we can find her father and the others.
Her.
Then explain to me that mythology has come to know
What's
her
her
as a
face?
Vulcan.
What was
Or
her name? Was her name Jen?
Or 100 other
In
names
410?
always as a man.
It's
When
her.
in reality, she is an impossibly gifted engineer and blacksmith who crafted weapons and fantastic machines for her family of gods.
And I bet she likes weed. Long walks on the beach, wearing beanies and saying,
Dude.
Must you? You're not talking to Tristan. Whoever that is.
Her brother.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. It's not your fault my mind is broken. Tristan died. The instant the Hollow killed Elijah wiped out his entire skyline. My beloved brother died in a box at the bottom of the ocean in
Damn,
agony.
making me feel bad. I know she's the villain and everything, but she's entertaining as fuck.
But I went through all this trouble to make this for you.
Hope,
Do
you're
I-
better than this.
Do I even want to know?
You never should have told me about Papa Dunde's blade.
Oh, that.
You say this isn't nearly as fancy or powerful, but I hope it is just as painful.
Oh! Oh! Oh my god! OMG.
And Josie and Lizzie.
Josie left.
Tell me what's going on.
Lizzie's a heretic now.
Problem solved! Come on, problem. That is
Welcome back. I
yours
guess.
is only, but
She's suffering now.
So are you?
She's gonna make her turn her humanity
Don't
off.
worry, your pain's almost over because that is what's changed.
Yeah, she's gonna make her turn her humanity off.
Maybe you'll be less judgmental when you have blood on your hands too.
Oh god. No, don't make her
Screw
do
you.
this.
I won't do it.
Or make her kill Aurora.
The sire bomb. Mary, that's taken her heart. Recommend me hope. Please. We were friends.
I'm actually kind of shaking right now.
We are friends. As much as I hate what you're doing right now, I still love you.
Then prove it.
What?
Kill her. If you wish to kill me, child, don't make a mess of it.
I know her heart's tiny, but it's a couple of inches over.
Oh!
I know. I had to. Which means I broke the sire bond.
She said I love you, and then she stabbed Hope's neck, and then she missed. This episode just went from a to an except for this.
without taking it all on yourself, like you always do.
Can we go back to the more interesting storyline, please? I don't care about this, I'm sorry.
These gods you're looking for have all kinds of powers, including the ability to wield and shape time.
Oh my god.
They could take us back.
Are they
Back
gonna
when Tristan was alive.
bring Tristan
When my
back?
father wasn't broken. When Hope had her humanity. When Josie was still with me.
She wants to go back in
It's
time.
not a bad idea, but I've run out of inspiration, I'm afraid. Where would we even begin?
Not Cleo. Please don't hurt Cleo again, please. Can I have one?
I feel like I may actually be starting to feel things. Things like gratitude. Betrayal. I even had the slightest urge to thank you for stopping.
This guy's gonna die.
Lizzie is right about me.
Wait, is this not an act?
What's the definition of humanity?
I can't tell if this is an act or
But
not.
you seem like you're in a pretty rough place. I could call the cops if you want. Give you a lift, get you some help.
Is her humanity slowly coming back on?
That's good. Don't worry about it. You've been very helpful.
R.I.P. Random person. I couldn't even tell if it was an act or not. I want to say yeah, but I don't know.
Not that I care.
Okay, I'm so confused. So is her humanity... I don't think that was an act, but like, is her humanity still off? Or is it on now, but she just doesn't care anymore? I don't know, I'm confused. Because that definitely, I don't think that was an act. I think Lizzie brought back at least part of her humanity. And then I think she's like fighting the key. I don't know. It feels like Lizzie brought back part of the humanity, and either she turned it off again or it's back on, but she just doesn't care anymore. I don't know, I'm confused. But it definitely came back for a moment. But yeah, I couldn't tell if it was an act or, like, I knew the guy was gonna die, that was obvious, but I couldn't tell if she was just playing him or if it was real, but I think that was real. Lizzie definitely brought some part of it back, but then it's either she turned it off again or it's back on, but she doesn't care anymore. It's one of those, I don't know. I am confused. Maybe we'll get an answer, I almost said next week, but no, we have a 3-week hiatus. Wait, 2 or 3? I think it's 3. Comes back on the 24th? What day is today? Oh, it's a 2-week. I thought it was the 3-week hiatus. So no, it's a 2-week hiatus, because in 2 weeks is the 24th, which is when it comes back. Wait, I might be wrong. I'll check afterwards, but it might actually be a 3-week hiatus. I thought it was 2, but I'm pretty sure it's 3. So we'll find out in 3 weeks. So this episode was... It was okay. The only reason I say okay is because I don't care about any of the limbo stuff. I'm not trying to sound so negative or sound like I'm just hating on it to hate on it. I like going into stuff with a positive mindset, but with this storyline, I just do not care. Like, it's just such an uninteresting, boring storyline that does not interest me at all. Every scene with Limbo, it puts me to sleep. And the fact that tonight was so Limbo-centric, it was getting harder for me to pay attention. Like, the Lizzie and Hope stuff was obviously the better part of the episode, but they kept overshadowing it with the freaking Limbo stuff, so I was like, thankfully, it got, not the Limbo stuff, the Hope and Lizzie stuff got so fucking good toward the end. Like, it was already good, but holy shit, that scene toward the end was fucking amazing. So, Lizzie said, I love you. I'm not gonna lie. I felt something. I felt something in 409 when she said, I hate you for making me love you, and I felt something here. The fact that she straight up said, I love you, like, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't fully trust this show, but I felt something. But yeah, that entire scene, and then Lizzie not killing Aurora, snapping Hope's neck, that was a good scene. Like, I was actually kind of shaking. I had chills, and I was shaking in that scene. That was a good scene. And the ending, I can't tell. Like, I don't know if there's a post-episode interview or something that explains it, or if they'll explain it in the next episode. I can't tell if either her humanity is still off, or or if Lizzie was able to get some of it back, or, what am I saying? Okay, let me start again. I can't tell if her humanity was back for a second, but then she shut it off, or it's back on now, but she just doesn't care anymore. I can't tell. I do think it was 100% on in that brief moment, though. So I don't know. They'll probably explain it next episode, but yeah, I'm confused. But yeah, the Hope and Lizzie stuff, as usual, was good. I liked the Lizzie and Aurora scene toward the end. It's kind of hard for me to hate Aurora because I love the actress and she's a really good villain. Even if I am still mad at her for what she did to Cleo. Like, she hurt Cleo and I'm still mad about that because Cleo is one of my favorite characters and I'm still mad that she hurt her. But yeah, I don't mean to sound like I'm just hating on the Limbo storyline just to hate on it for hating's sake. I just said hating like 4 times in 1 second. But I have zero interest in the Limbo storyline. And just because, I just want to point this out, just because I may not enjoy one storyline of an episode does not mean I hate the entire show. Like, is the show perfect? No. Do I like the Limbo storyline? No, I don't like the Limbo storyline at all. But every other storyline is good. But the Limbo stuff really just drags it down. Like, this episode could have been so much better if the Limbo storyline was replaced with, like, something with the squad. But yeah, the Limbo stuff, it just drags it down, and it's just so boring and blah. Like, they brought Alaric back. Yay, I guess. Landon is still there, which it feels pointless because I feel like it's just going to end at the end of the season with Landon somehow coming back. I'm not totally against Landon coming back because I don't hate Landon. It's just, like, if you're going to bring him back, fine. I'd rather have Landon back than Alaric. But the storyline, it just drags it down, the episode. Especially this one, because this one had a lot of Limbo stuff. And because the Hope and Lizzie stuff was way better. So overall, in general, if I sound like I'm just trying to be a hater for the Limbo storyline, I'm not trying to. If there's some part of an episode I don't like, I'm going to be honest about it. I don't like sugarcoating. If there's something I don't like, I'm going to say it. I don't like the Limbo storyline. And I know I'm not alone. But everything else, every other storyline, like the whole thing with the gods, Hope and Lizzie, all the other storylines are interesting. But the Limbo stuff is just... No, I don't care. I actually thought it might end tonight, but it's Landon and the Necromancer is back. They're still there, so obviously we're still going to focus on that. I feel like they're going to drag it up to the end of the season, and I don't want it. Yeah, that's why this reaction might be a little shorter than usual, because I don't have a reaction to the Limbos. Like when some people ask me why don't you react, like why'd you cut this out? It's because I don't react to it. The Limbo stuff, I have literally, if I were to put it into the reaction, it would just be me having a blank face. I have no reaction to the Limbo stuff. I had some reactions toward the end. Minor reactions. But other than that, it's just me with a blank face. And sometimes going on my phone. As for the Hope and Lizzie stuff, I was way more interested in that. But hopefully the next episode is better. I think it will be, because the promo looks really interesting. So Lizzie and Aurora want to go back in time. They want to use the gods to go back in time to where Tristan was alive, Hope had her humanity back on. So are they actually going to do that? Go back in time? I feel like it's not that simple, because messing with time, that could have huge consequences, because you're literally messing with time. So that could, if it goes wrong, that could have huge consequences. That's if they actually do it. I don't know if they will. But I don't think it's going to be that simple, turning Hope's humanity back on, going back in time. I don't know how they're going to get it back on. I don't even know if it's back on. Is it back on? I don't know. That ending confused me. Like, either it was for a brief moment and it's off again, or it's back on, but she just doesn't care anymore. I'm confused. I need answers. I don't know. Hopefully we find out in 3 weeks. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's Legacy, Season 4, Episode 12. Overall, it was an okay episode. The Limbo stuff, meh. The Hope and Lizzie stuff was really good. Especially toward the end. It got really fucking good. To the point where I was literally shaking. And then when Lizzie's like, I love you, I'm like, what? Like, that caught me off guard. And I felt something, okay? And it looks like Jed and Ben are back next week. I missed them this week. Oh my god, the synopsis just came out today. I'm so excited. Now I have to wait 3 weeks. I hate it here. I can't even wait 1. But it's fine, we'll get through that together. But anyway, that is it for now. Be sure to let me know your thoughts on this episode and your theories for the next episode. And I will see you guys next time.